125th, Brooklyn, Atlanta, Orlando, Indianapolis, Houston, and now, Black Ink Radio.
What's up, y'all? Y'all know what time it is. It is 6 o'clock, and it is now time for the Dyhnastg DM Extended Podcast. And I'm just so excited. You know, I'm just here right now by myself. I'm so excited. No, I do have some guests coming. They're just in ATL traffic, so what can I say? It is what it is. But while they're on their way, we're going to get started. And, you know, the topic today, we're going to be back to our social media gurus because I'm just constantly hearing different things on social media. We kind of got into our guest last week and did not get a chance to really delve into the topic of conversation. However, we will get back to it today. How about that? So, with that being said, y'all know I got to see what Rich Mo did in his life last week in entertainment. What happened in the wonderful world of Rich Mo in his week of entertainment last week?
My week of entertainment. I actually went down back to the studio, made it, did another record with my cousin. On top of that, you know, KLD was amazing as usual. It was actually a little extra amazing because they had the $2 tacos, you know what I'm saying? They had the $100 bottles. There was a bunch of things going on that was different at KLD, so there was a lot more people in there, you know what I'm saying?
Awesome. Well, my guest co-host just popped in.
Oh, he decided to drop by. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, I'll take the hat off probably. Or you can put it behind the hat.
I'm gonna say this. Can I cuss real quick?
Real quick. Don't do it again. Okay. Talking to the mic.
I'm gonna say this real quick. Because nobody else will. It's a lot of motherfuckers in
Atlanta. That is a big fact.
Man, like, bruh, literally, I live in Douglasville. It's 45 minutes outside of the city, bro. Like, it shouldn't take damn near 2 hours to get somewhere. Like, this is fucking ridiculous.
This is definitely someone who just got out of Atlanta traffic. Just got out of it.
And I'm that's what's crazy. Usually I don't get frustrated with high, bro. This like I literally want to pull my gun out and just start.
Feels like it's happening now.
Rick, bro.
I believe you, bro. And then it's 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock rush hour right now. So
yeah, see, I don't really get out much like I used to in the city because of that. So now I forget sometimes I'm going to take to get this and
well, let me give you a little advice. You know what I'm saying? So once you hit the city, if you come in here, get off and take Northside Drive, which is also Metropolitan Avenue. You get off way back there at Metropolitan. You came up 75 or 85.
Well, I'm a native here, so I be going.
Oh, which way you want?
Yeah.
Also, you know where Metropolitan starts on 85 over there. If you get off there, you drive that shit straight, it comes right here.
Yeah, that's the way we came.
Right.
But see, like from my house, I could take Bankhead all the way down. And then
see that? I don't know about that. I'm not there.
So
I'm just telling you a little bit out of that.
Bro, this shit.
But damn, so it was bad anyway. So there's no way to avoid it.
And like,
I'm glad you made it, though.
Man, me too.
And I'm glad you enjoyed it.
You're only like 2 minutes late. I would have liked to see that. That'd have been entertaining. I'd have been watching the news. I know him. Nah, I don't want to see you get in trouble though.
My better half keep me in line when it comes to certain stuff. So I'm a work in progress.
You're a work in progress.
Yeah.
We
good.
appreciate your better half. You know, everybody got a half.
Shout out to your better half, man, because a lot of us got people that'll sit there and watch us do dumb shit.
Straight up.
And not say nothing.
Straight up. Let you lose everything.
And then be like, but you did it.
Yeah.
But you let me do it. I needed you.
So, question.
Yes, ma'am.
You're the artist.
Yes, so he's not from here.
So what happened was?
He's. I did.
He left him in the
I
traffic.
pulled one of them New York moves, bro. Like,
you
I was-
dipped off. And that nigga still following Siri.
And I'm like, yeah, that part. And I
He'll
just,
be here tomorrow. It's
nah,
all right.
he's shortly behind me. So
Okay.
great entertaining though. You guys gonna, you bruh. I brought you something.
Can't wait.
Bruh.
I can't wait.
Straight up, like I ain't. That part.
Oh my God! Are we resurrecting the church?
Hey, the church ain't never died.
Oh Lord!
The church ain't never died. Don't you blaspheme in here. The church ain't never died. Shout out to the church. We still here. Don't you talk blasphemous.
Yeah. So, but man, when I tell you, overall, it's been a long time, bro, since I worked with an artist like that. Just can do every damn thing. Like this cat can do everything, bro. Like it's crazy. So he's gonna introduce you to some new things that he has. When you play the song, I
That
guarantee.
we don't have.
Huh?
That we don't have.
Yeah, what song are you talking about?
I'll say again that we don't have.
So we're gonna have to tighten up on management.
I told him send me a link.
I-
a YouTube
I like how you
link,
talking third
'cause
person.
I had to send it to Richmond.
It's him.
He said we got to tighten on me. I like how you talking third
Yeah,
person.
so
Well, I'm not management.
Okay.
I'm just
Oh,
I
I'm
am-
glad. I'm glad you're not.
yeah. Nah, I'm just trying to connect dots. For
okay,
people. I'm that guy.
All right, that guy.
Yeah.
The dot guy.
Yeah, my project is, I do EDM house, so my project is a little different from, most of the artists now.
Well, yeah, I had told him I needed a
Yeah.
link, YouTube or something, and then I.
Well, actually, you're getting the exclusive. Nobody's heard this.
How
are we gonna play it?
I'm gonna send
It's not.
it
It's a video. Or it's a MP3.
MP3.
I mean, we could play it, but we could play it. We just won't. We just gonna be sitting here. But we can play it. We like to play videos because it's a visual, so
Oh yeah.
But we could play if it's exclusive. We'll
Yeah,
make it
like
happen.
this ain't this. This is trust me. It's gonna be something you're gonna be like, what the flip?
With the flip. I like that.
What the flip?
What the flizzy?
Okay.
Which email you want me to send this to?
Black Ink Radio.
That ain't gonna work because the phone is up there.
Black Ink Radio Worldwide.
Yeah,
at
Black
Gmail.
Ink Radio Worldwide at Gmail.
Black Ink Radio.
Is that gonna be a jingle?
So what you been up to, man? How you been doing, Dynasty?
I'm great. Just been busy. Just trying to get me a little getaway in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh man, when you doing that?
I just got back.
Oh yeah, I did too. I just
Oh yeah.
well, we didn't go to Fort Lauderdale. My plan was to fly out to Denver to do all the
Okay.
I wanted to do all the dispensaries, but I waited too late and they went up on the flight, so I was just gonna be cheap and do something in Florida.
Oh,
So I
okay.
went to
Gotcha.
Florida for about 4.5 days. Okay.
So where were you at in Florida?
We was down in Orlando. We did Orlando and Cocoa Beach.
Okay.
Just went down there for
Yeah.
about 4 days.
Cocoa Beach. I like Cocoa Beach.
You like Cocoa Beach? I really, I'm more of a, I love Miami, man. Like
Yeah,
that's
I was
my.
in Fort Lauderdale, but I didn't do Miami because sometimes Miami's just too congested. For
You know what I like more than any of them? I like Miami, period. But you ever been to Brickell in Miami?
Nuh-uh.
Brickell is like it's still on the beach, but it's not South Beach. It's more north a little bit. It's more like it's really nice. It's like you got to go all the way up in the numbers. You understand what I'm saying? Like say you go of Collins and all that.
Yeah.
But you got to go way up in the numbers. Brickell, just look up Brickell. It's its own little area.
Yeah.
It's the hotels, everything is really nice. It's still in Miami though.
So it's probably down there where I be staying at most of the time at what's the name of that damn hotel? Shoot. Start with a C.
Yeah, look up Brickell. You gonna like it there.
Mm-hmm. Welcome. Dyhnastg. Nice to meet you.
Y'all got to shift down like the brother in.
Yeah, I didn't think we was gonna hit the shift because I didn't know. I thought it was just them. So
it's just me and.
Did you send it to him?
Yeah, that's something too. I had to go
we
in the
got to
trash
shift
and dig it out.
because. Hold on.
Oh, you
What are we shifting? What are we doing, Richmond?
Y'all shifting. Y'all got to get to the left. Get to the left.
get
Okay.
to the left.
Okay.
Watch that backdrop. Please do not bump the backdrop. It will drop.
Yes, sir.
The back will drop.
The back will drop.
All right, let me cut this shit off. Man, we don't.
Man.
All right, so we got OG Nard in the building.
Yeah,
Welcome.
welcome.
You know, thank you for joining us today.
Hey, proud to be
So we were just going to jump right into, you, and later on we'll get to the topic of discussion for today. So, I don't know, Zoe, do you want to make the
A little more shifting, a little
introduction,
bit.
a little more?
A little more.
So tell us how you came across OG Nard.
Well, we share an acquaintance that's really good at bringing people together. Like, dude is crazy, the people he know.
Okay.
So I'm real funny about people coming around into my space, and
Right.
he ain't never brought me anybody that's, just bad
Okay.
energy.
Okay.
He told me about Nard, and I didn't believe him. Everybody got their artist that's supposed to be the next shit.
Right.
And I met the cat, and I immediately was like, this can't be the cat on that record. But he's the cat on that record.
Mm-hmm.
And when you hear the record, you're going to be like, what the I guarantee both of you guys are going to be like, ain't no way. So anyway,
Okay.
long story short, we decided to do a couple of tracks together, some house, some EDM. We
Okay.
even got a church song. Oh my God. Man. Yeah, it's crazy. I
What's that
remember,
going on? He laughing.
I know, he's just
He
giggling.
talking about it's crazy.
oh man, look, Rich Mo, I play, like my music is unorthodox as hell. Like it's unorthodox. I had a rock track. It's a rock pop track. I played for maybe 50 artists, except for Dyhnastg, because she don't come around too much. She be too busy.
Whatever.
But I played it. This cat made even if it's not a hit record, it's a top 100.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a top 100, and it's like gothic. Like,
You see it?
He's
See,
just
that's my
speechless.
thing. Whenever I go to a producer, I always say, give me that track that nobody else can fuck with.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why when you said it's a track, you played it for a lot of people. To me, I like tracks like that because to me that means that it's that one.
Hey,
Because
man,
it's one of one if
It-
y'all can't fuck with it.
it was so good that my wife came downstairs and she was like, y'all better not bring that energy in here. And I said, we got one. Because
Yeah, that's
neither
the
one of
one.
us, we ain't trying to, that's not what we trying to do.
Right.
We just created man, it's
Some
crazy.
shit that the devil
Yeah.
shit
And
it
that's
out.
who we giving it to.
Right.
We giving it to those
To
people
those
that,
people that do that.
that do that.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. So dude's he's a hell of a character, but I'm gonna let him OG know.
Gone.
Yeah, man. Like I said, hey man, it's a blessing to be here. I'm doing something totally different. I mean, a lot of artists is the creativity in creating music has left. Everybody wants to be a duplicate copy now.
Yeah.
Except for me and Rich Mo.
Right.
But I'm just saying, when you look at it and you pay attention
Definitely
to
ain't
the
trying to be
paradigm,
nobody else.
Yeah,
if you look at the paradigm of
That's
music
what it
now,
is, yeah.
everybody,
No, it is.
They're
everybody's
trying to
finding-
recreate shit.
Yeah, they're finding the shadow. So
Yeah.
I mean, with the style that I'm introducing to the industry now, I created my own genre. It's called Silent Flows. And there's a lot of artists out here that you can put on a song and silently flow through it.
Listen, Pootie Tang. You're not about to have me play a record that ain't nothing on it.
Hey, listen.
Talking about silent flow. We all sit here nodding.
Nah,
tonight.
honestly, but you ever heard like an instrumental so dope to where you might be sitting somewhere and it's somebody else's session, but you've already completed the song in your head. That's silent flows.
Okay.
You created just by hearing a tune.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm introducing that to the game. It's gonna be something new, and it's gonna throw everybody by.
So when you say silent flows, what you mean by that? You saying what? That it inspires you that much, or I'm trying to understand what that means.
Okay, when I say silent flows, right? It's like you so intrigued with the tunes of just hearing music to where it creates your vibe. You see what I'm saying?
But see, that's the thing. I always felt like that's what people are supposed to do
That's
when
what
you
I
listen
do
to beats.
But
when you listen to beats,
the music
is supposed to
comes into
speak to you
and speak to me, and that's what comes out.
If I don't immediately get some lyrics when I hear that beat,
then it ain't the track for me.
It ain't the beat.
Right.
And what I'll do is
It's
I'll go
not
through
the
a bunch
track.
of your beats, and then after a while I'll start to try to pick because I'm here.
There you go.
But what I'm saying is normally when I make my shit, soon as the shit come on, it's like
It's got to speak to me.
I'm already. It's already because
that's
our voice is an instrument.
Yeah, and to
So
me,
you gonna
songwriters, that's basically how it, like you said, it should be. It should be.
you should hear what's missing.
Like
but
I tell people,
your instrument.
it goes into me, and this is what comes out.
Well,
The
can
music
I-
comes into me, and this is what comes
Can
out.
I interject a little bit from the production side?
Talk about it.
I think that you can play. If that's not that person's lane, it doesn't matter what type of. Like if I play country and you're not in that lane, the beat it can be hard as hell. You still.
It should still speak to you.
It should still speak
As
to
a
you.
musician.
Yeah, right.
But everybody doesn't
It should
have
still
that.
speak
Everybody
to
don't
you.
have that.
Everybody
Okay, I
don't
get what you're
have
saying.
that.
Yeah,
You see
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like it's people
Nigga,
like
you could sit there and start tapping on that table the right way, and it's
There
gonna
you go.
speak.
But
to
see-
you.
Right,
but see,
exactly.
I don't care if it's hip hop.
Right.
But
Right.
see,
It don't matter.
that's a real artist.
Right,
That's
right.
somebody that really breathes, live, and eat this
Yeah.
shit.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Right.
You got these kids out here now and won't nobody tell them but me. And well, I seen you
And
do
us.
it too.
You damn right.
Yeah, I
us.
seen you do it too. That shit. Hey man, I ain't trying to kill your dream, but if you gonna do this
Yeah,
shit,
you gotta do this shit.
you gotta do this shit. Like we letting these kids get away with just any fucking thing. And and like I said, it's their
That
time.
round. Yeah, it's their
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
It's their time.
So
Yeah.
who am I to say what works and what doesn't for them?
Right.
What I'm saying is for me, I'm a B.O.B. I mean not a B. I mean B.O.B. dope too, but damn, what's my guy name? I just heard.
See, I go far back. You see what I'm saying? Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars.
Okay.
Like
yeah.
you said, like
I go
Dynasty is
further
an
than
artist
him.
to me. She
See what I'm saying?
performs. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
With me, like, okay, when I sit back, you got to look at it, man. I was raised around old school people, so I was that young buck. I ain't want to go outside and play with the rest of them. I want to see what the old folk talking about. Cause my grandma always was she like that. That there is me. Everything that you gonna hear that come from my grandma, because my grandma would sit back and how you knew a person loved music, they'll either hum it, sing it,
Oh, yeah.
or cry it through pain. That's when beautiful music is made through pain. Don't let nobody fool you.
The best music.
You see what I'm saying? And one thing about it, like he said, I don't judge the new generation. I respect these kids because I'm an 80s baby. And I know what we did in our time. I'm from Miami, Florida, Dade County, 305. You know what I'm saying? Carrot City to the Poking Beans, overtime. You know
I
what I'm
used to be in
saying?
the Porky Beans.
So,
Okay. Well, I ain't never used to be in there. I've been there. Let me say this.
Man.
We went to drop somebody off. That's as far as I got that motherfucker.
Hey.
When that nigga got out the front seat, I was told not to get out the back seat
There you go.
until we get out of there.
Yes,
but I always say this, man. It ain't even where you from, bro. It's just how you carry yourself.
Facts.
Miami ain't no place that anybody should be scared of. Because Miami is just like any other hood all around the world. If I come up here to Atlanta and I go over there to the Bluff, I'm not finna act like I'm back in Scott Projects.
Right,
I'm
right.
in Lincolnfield. I'm in somebody else's territory.
Yes,
So I'm
you
gonna
are.
come with respect now. When that line get drawn, then that's when we act as adults.
Facts. And shout out to my nigga Red Eyes, man. Miami, man.
Saka fe haïtien.
You feel me?
Hey, and that's what I'm saying, man. Like the music with this music thing, I listen to these kids. I do. It's pain in their music, but it goes deeper and back. If we go back to our pioneers, people like Marvin Gaye, Luther Vandross,
Right.
the Curtis Mayfields, that's me. Bro, I love that. But guess what? I'm gonna take that message The only way to get to these kids, I'm gonna tell you something. You can't tell these kids nothing if you ain't got nothing to show them. So if you're gonna be like, "Hey, young buck, I want you out the street, man. It's a better life," but you working and slanging trash can, he gonna look at you and say, "So that's what my future gonna look like, right?"
Right.
So my thing is the with my music I'm putting out, I'm bringing back Pac, Biggie, and the old school. But you hearing it in a different dynamic. I'm taking a rap song, putting it on a rock song. I'm taking a rock song, putting it on an R&B song. I'm switching genres. I'm taking this music,
But
and
you do realize that the greatest artists in the world, that's what they did.
That part.
You understand what I'm saying? That's what they did. You got, I don't want to start naming names to mess up, but at the end of the day, people like what's his name? Like James Brown. These niggas was mixing genres and creating something new.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? That's why I like. And another thing to say to what you said, the reason why I feel like R&B, not R&B, the reason why I feel like music with you said music with bad like sad music, pain, right. The reason why I agree with that is because that's the realest you ever gonna be on a song. And when you are real on music, it's relatable.
Yes.
So if people learn to be real even when they're happy and stop just trying to say the best thing you can say, oh, I got $1 million and I'm doing this. If you could just say,
just
man,
be real.
I made $20 today and I'm fucking happy.
Yeah.
That'd be a hit fucking record. Because there's mad people that made $20 today and are fucking happy.
You know, my granddaddy, he just passed away. His name was Arthur Lee Cumbie from Donaldsonville, Georgia. They was the first black farmers in the South of Georgia, multi-millionaires.
Wow.
My granddaddy used to tell me this one little slogan, and it sticks with me to the day. And everybody can relate to it, and it's gonna trip you out. My granddaddy said, when you sit there and complain about money, just think about this. I'd rather have money and not need it than to need money and not have it.
I heard that, yeah.
Right.
That simple rule will ground any human being.
Facts.
And like I tell people a lot, I'm not big on religion, but I believe there's a God. Everything in between, I have to keep soul searching. So, I don't knock the Bible thumpers or the religious people, but I always said this. In the Bible, there's one thing that I read in that Bible that every human being should live by. Do unto others as you want them to do unto you.
And they do not live by that.
No, they don't. They do unto others as they want. They do unto others as...
And then don't want nobody to do
as
that.
they force.
Exactly.
You know what I tell people?
Exactly.
My analogy is, when you look in the jungle, do you see gazelles playing with lions?
Nope.
Nah.
So don't come fucking with me.
You know what people? What I was trying to say was people do unto others as others have done to them.
Right.
Exactly.
They don't do unto others as
Hurt
they want
people.
to do unto them.
Right.
Yeah, hurt people. Right.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is horrible.
Yeah, it is.
But that's the matrix we living in nowadays.
It
Yeah,
is.
they
It
listen.
truly is.
Everything is a meme. On to your topic, not to get into it too early. But
Yeah.
everything is a meme, and the problem is everybody's a philosopher now.
Social media gurus.
So if I say
That's the topic
if
today.
I say some shit that sound good, you gonna believe it.
Yeah.
And if I got a lot of followers, you really gonna believe it.
Influencers.
Yes.
And
Yes.
today I can post that the grass isn't green on the other side.
No, it is not.
But then tomorrow I can post
right.
the grass
It
is green on the other side. And
it's
guess
so
what?
contradicting.
And
Oh
both-
my gosh.
You gonna like both posts.
Yeah.
And some people gonna preach by one, and some people gonna preach by the other one.
Yeah.
And guess what? They both gonna be right.
Yeah.
So it's like that's the sad part about the matrix that you just said that we live in.
Yes.
Man, I'm gonna tell you. Oh, go ahead, bro.
Like, this is one thing I always wanted to get at, right? A lot of these, I'm not gonna even say brothers. A lot of these princes, soon to be kings, have been given the agenda to gangbang, right? Man, let me tell you something. I was locked up in prison, right? And this man, we used to call him Ant. He had 6 life sentences. He ain't coming home. That man said something to me one day, and because I know a lot of gangster disciples and Bloods and the gang members. I grew up with them. They friends of mine. He said this to me. He said, "What 3 colors are on the American flag?" I said, "Red, white, and blue." He said, "What 2 colors do you see brothers gang banging with?" I said, "Red and blue." He said, "Well, now when them 2 colors kill each other, what's left?" White. Don't let that fly over your head.
Wow.
Sure don't.
Wow.
That was some real shit, though. I ain't gonna
Don't let
put.
that
We
fly.
putting that shit on the record. Though.
Well, you know what? I gotta
That
say,
nigga got
I
six.
am.
That nigga got 6 life
intrigued.
sentences. He got a lot of time to think.
Yeah,
Nigga done broke down an American flag like that. That's crazy.
What?
Come on,
You know what I'm
bro.
talking about?
But that's the thing.
We putting
That
this
kind
on
of
the
knowledge
record.
ain't being. It's not being handed.
But you know it's crazy when put in certain situations, the human brain will break down a lot of shit that it wouldn't normally unless put in the
That's true.
situation.
That's true.
Like we got this guy that comes here. You know, I'm gonna cut the story short, but he's paralyzed from the waist down. You know what I'm saying, for whatever reason. But with that being said, now he it's like he said with he's ready to tell his own story. But his stuff still works down there, but he can't feel it.
Yeah.
Damn.
But through mental, stimulation and talking to women or interacting, he can still have an orgasm.
Wow.
Without mentally.
But that's a prison within a prison, though.
It's how is it a prison?
Because I technically can't feel, but I get aroused and I can, go to that point with that woman. But it's all about the sensation of the after feel that he's looking for in that act. If he can't feel that act, it's just like rubbing your hands together expecting heat, but there's no feeling in your palms.
But if you get warm at the end,
yeah. There you go.
But if you still get warm at the end, what are we talking about? I'm saying that to say this though. Like, who would ever fathom to be able to do that without actual human contact?
Right.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So my thing is, when put in any type of mental prison, or like you said, your brain will find a way out of it.
Mind is powerful.
It will find a way out of it. Yeah.
And once you really start like figuring out your chakras and man, like my better half has been putting me on some shit. I told her to Erica Badu me, baby, because
you feel me?
Look at him. Hey. I'm learning about chakras and what's it? Reiki. Reiki. And bruh, like this was the first trip I ever took in my life where I spent some money, but it felt like I spent nothing. And all I did was went to the beach and slept.
Really?
I did nothing.
Did you do ayahuasca?
She ain't got me there yet, baby. You fucking up. I don't know.
I'm gonna go crazy.
You ain't ready for that. Now, if you ain't ready for that ayahuasca, you might. Now, a friend of mine.
You might never come back.
Yeah, you feel
That's an out of body experience.
No such thing as a bad trip.
When the last time one of y'all went and sat in the sun and put your feet on the grass?
In the grass? No. I haven't.
When the last time you done that?
I've never done that.
Well, you need to start.
I do it all the time.
Because that's how you going to charge yourself, black man.
Okay.
You got to get back into nature. You got to think about it. You a plant, man. You a plant.
Okay.
You a plant. I mean, you absorb. Let me tell you something. I had a discussion with some
You got to water the plant, right?
Exactly. No, it's just like this here. If I'm a tree root and I'm basically suffering my nutrition, I'm not getting the right minerals from certain plants, I'm going to put myself next to the strongest plant. Because guess what? Even when I stand next to that plant, there's a root that's going to connect to me. All I need is sunlight and water. Like I tell black people and black men, bro, we got melanin in our skin. Let's charge ourselves, man. When we was kids, we stayed out the door. Nowadays, these kids, you can't get them to go outside.
You can't get them to go outside.
Phones and video games.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I hated being in the house.
I remember
it was punishment for me to be in the house. If you say you gotta get in that room, clean that room, you can't go nowhere. I'm like, this room gonna be spotless, and I'm out of here.
You be ready to go play.
I remember this one time, right? I'm from the projects, right? So. As soon as you come home, you outside till you got to go to sleep.
So they called you in. The street lights come on. You got to get your butt in this house.
Not us.
Oh, I had to be in.
And the project, you can stay out till whatever.
Wow.
But yeah, that shit done died on me. But anyway, I peed outside so much that one day I went to use the bathroom in the house and it felt wrong.
Wow. But you know what? Imagine just playing outside with no shoes on, and then when your mama say, "Boy, come on, it's time to go." What's the first thing you do? You grab your binky and you wear about no shoes. You try to get in that car, cause you know somebody finna go somewhere. The thing is, it's repetitious, bro. If we keep pushing the narrative of, I grew up watching the Dope Boy era, man. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to my Uncle Ike, Dade County Big Ike. You know, my grandma Miss Shirley, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people that made that what it was. And I watched that as a kid, bro. I watched my mama cook kilos. I watched my brother master the game. I watched my uncles them do what they need to do. But you know what they always told me? You get in the game to get out of whatever situation you in. And when you get in that game, you get that little bit and you go forward. The only time you come back to it is when you fall. But see, nowadays we done promoted it to the point to where the Dope Boy ain't glorified no more. He glorified on another scale, but everybody looking at the Dope Boy like he ain't nothing, man. The Dope Boys in my era growing up, they took care of the candy ladies. They took care of Miss Bessie in the hood. They bought the kids school clothes. They did school drive. They threw summer jams. You know what I'm saying? The Dope Boys was the Supermans to us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They were our politicians.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When we wanted to be something, we looked at, they had the flashy car, but it's a lot of OGs used to say, hey, let me tell you something, young buck, this ain't what you want.
Yep.
This ain't for you. I'm doing it so you don't gotta do it. You see what I'm saying? But then when we get the money, we don't see that, hey, I just made $100,000. Let me go start a LLC. Let me go start a trust fund. Let me get an S corp. Let me get a C corp. You know what I'm saying? Let me start pushing this through businesses. Nobody never taught the average African American about financial stability. They never told him how money works.
That's so true.
That part.
So you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't bash the new age, because these kids blowing millions like it ain't nothing. Yeah. But it ain't their fault because we didn't teach.
They didn't learn about wealth.
Yeah, we didn't teach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't bash a dog for peeing in the house when all he knows is to pee wherever he go.
That part.
If he wasn't taught, he gonna do as he know.
That's a fact.
I told my mom she'll be 85, bless her heart, in a few months. I was like, me and my brother was talking, and you ain't never told us nothing about financial literacy or life insurance or anything. You know what she said to me? She said, baby, I don't know neither.
Oh wow!
I'm 80. Like my mama was damn near a slave, bro, and that's why like racism, I can't tolerate it because my mom can't even open her hands from picking cotton. You know what I'm saying? Like, so she only had a 8th grade education, so I can't blame her for not teaching me. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of people out there that had the knowledge and the know-how and never just turned it around and gave back.
Reach one, teach one. Like they say, it take a village to raise a child. Man, we had a village, bro, because when I came outside, let me be doing something wrong. Miss Natty down the road gonna beat my head with a 2x4.
Oh, yeah, like Miss Rodriguez.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Then let me know the fucked up part about it. You just got your ass whooped by her. When grandma come home, Miss Shirley, he was out there. Oh, shit, here we go.
Another one.
It's because guess what it does? It tames the child.
It shows them direction.
There you go. My thing, man, you go in a grocery store right now. Look at the average kid. Mommy, I want this. No, you can't have that. We don't have the money for it. I want this. Then a temper tantrum go. When I was growing up, Mama, I want this. Boy, I ain't got no money for that. Man, we always
My son knew better. Hey, my son knew not throw no temper tantrums on me.
But that's what I'm saying, because you gotta look at the discipline that was passed down to us. See,
it's not happening now.
I kind of blame my generation, 80 babies. We need to do better because we giving our kids the things we didn't have.
But you got to be careful with that, though.
That's what I'm saying.
You have to be careful because then it gives them this sense of, these kids nowadays have this sense of entitlement that I have no idea where the hell they got it from. It is just amazing to me. And then when I talk about, like, now I grew up, people be telling me I had this Huxtable living or whatever because we had to wash our hands, come down to the dinner table, and everybody had to eat dinner at the table together. So we had, and then when we got done, it was our responsibility to clean up that kitchen and that table. We couldn't go back outside, do whatever we was doing until that was done. That is not happening now.
Well, you know
it's
why?
Not. It's lack of structure.
Can I tell
for one,
niggas ain't
and
sitting at no
boundaries.
table. That's why.
Can I tell y'all why? Let me tell y'all why. Let me tell you, the greatest, one of the greatest comedians that ever lived. He said it in a show. I hit a kid in the throat or in the stomach. I fuck a kid up. That's me. If y'all need help taming these little motherfuckers, call your boy.
Call your boy.
Fuck a kid up on the site. I mean, for real.
He ain't finna put me in jail.
For real though. They missing
No,
it
that's
though.
right.
Real talk. They missing
Yeah,
it. They missing it, bro.
It
'Cause,
is.
you know,
it's
the crazy-
okay to say no. It's
Well, the
okay
crazy
to
thing-
have. You know, you want to let kids have maybe a little bit more than what you had, but you also have to make sure they appreciate it. It's not a sense of entitlement, and this just didn't. My mother used to say, "This money don't grow on trees."
That part.
You know, you ain't going out there just pulling money off the tree. You have to understand. And I was the only child, so I was spoiled. You know, but I also understood that these things didn't just come to me. So I had to appreciate the things that I had and that I got. And I worked when I was old enough to work. I worked myself.
That part.
So I just think
Well,
a lot of them not doing that.
The structure in the home has been like terminated. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just really like no more structure. Period. But
The only way to get our kids back, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. Just kick all the bullshit to the side and let's talk like grown-ups. The only way we're gonna get our children back is if our black men start loving our queens and our queens start accepting their kings back.
Well, praise the Lord.
that part.
I'm just being 100.
That part.
I'm just being 100.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? If you go back to the 80s when they came with the welfare, the black woman had to kick the black man out the house in order to receive the government
to get it.
benefits. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Daddy had to hide his clothes. So when you script me of being a man in my house, I'm talking about the alpha male, and you remove me. See, I'm gonna tell you something. They figured something out. What's the quick? When a kid's little, the first woman a boy will ever love is his mama.
That part.
The first man or girl will ever love is her dad. So when you remove that element, out the house, it causes friction. We the only, I would say, nationality of people that don't have both parents in the house. Look at white, Caucasian, Asian,
Hispanic.
They're there. They're there.
And in the Hispanic community, it's like 19 of them.
Yeah, and all in one house.
But I'm gonna tell you something. The Haitians do that, man. Haitian people, Caribbean people, Jamaican people, bro. The cultures, the dynamics are different.
That's real.
All black people are not the same.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It's just the stigma that the American black man and black woman has to live under in the conditions that they're subject to just because they want a better living here. We want a better living, a better life, but we tired of getting beat for it. If you look at it, how is it that an Asian can come over here and get a $5 million government grant, but you were born here, and he ain't gonna give you nothing?
And then he used your social security number to make money off that motherfucking that. You understand me? Like,
Well, that is definitely another topic for another day. Because I'm trying not to go there.
We're gonna leave that for the
Because
naysayers.
you know that's my business as well. I'm into insurance and financial wealth and wellness, and people just and that's a whole nother subject. But I am intrigued, and I do want to hear the music.
Oh man, look, I got a song right now that I'm finna release called Change, man. This is basically a story of me telling my life story and somebody I came encounter with, my alter ego, while I was locked up. The song is for anybody. It's a worldly song. This is gonna be another We Are the World track.
Okay.
Because every man that wakes up, I don't care what situation you in, you feel like you a changed man. Even if you put on clothes, ooh, boy, I'm a changed man today. It's drip clean. The song is for us. It's to let us know that even good people make mistakes. And this is for all the brothers that's locked down and that ain't coming home no more.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of them back there.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? If you can just hear the stories about brothers that get locked up and people say, hey man, y'all heard about Tyrone? Only time they remember you is when somebody did something you did. Until then, you did. So this song here is an impact for the world, and it's for everybody. This ain't just for us. This for everybody.
Okay.
I'm a changed man. Oh, changed man. All my life, I've been doing the best that I can. All my life, I've been trying to be a better man. I'm a changed man.
control. Seems like a man with a really broken soul, playing and hoping for some place to go. Yeah. I'm a change man, cracking for a truck of change man. I know that ain't part of God's plan. A change man, 15 years down in prison, trying to go and chase me some millions. Hanging out with my friend Buck until we hit a lick and fucked up. I'm a change man. Whoa, I'm a change man. I promise I will never do it again. A change man. Hey, I'm a change man. I know I made a lot of promises I didn't keep. I'm a change man. Oh, change man. All my life, I've been doing the best that I can. All my life, I've been trying to be a better man. I'm a change man. I'm a change man. I make it oath, I'ma hold your hand. And just know one thing, baby. Seems like a man with a really broken soul, playing and hoping for some place to go. Yeah. I'm a change man, cracking for a truck of change man. I know that ain't part of God's plan. A change man, 15 years down in prison, trying to go and chase me some millions. Hanging out with my friend Buck until we hit a lick and fucked up. I'm a change man. Change man. I promise I will never do it again. A change man. Hey, I'm a change man. I know I made a lot of promises I didn't keep. But I say this to you, my dear love, my daughter. I took a trip down Emery Lane. Only thing I really felt was pain. I was praying to God when I was praying for your name, and hope you bring you back to me. Just wanna be a man and raise everything that I had. Try to show a different little love, cause that love I didn't get from my dad. I'm a change man. I'm a change man. Whoa, I'm a change man. I'm a change man. I made a promise I'm a change man. I'm a change man. Just a little bit of luck. Let it never go back to jail again, sweetheart. You can be always my little princess. And I just want you to know something. Even good people make mistakes.
Richmond.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
I like that.
I like that. That's powerful. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's
I
strong.
definitely like that, man. I like your voice too.
Yeah, me too. I
Listen.
get the Anthony
That shit almost
Hamilton
sound like a white
yeah,
country
and then
singer.
almost
Nashville.
Yeah.
If y'all out there listening,
Yeah.
y'all got an exclusive. Management standing behind the curtains back here. But y'all got an exclusive.
Yeah.
Telling you,
I
man.
That's
like
fire.
that.
Oh,
Yeah.
shout out to ET&T,
ET&T, Nat Code.
Nat Code.
You know what I'm saying? My
Sid
boy
and
Will.
Will.
You know what I'm saying? The whole team everybody that's been a part of this.
You know
You
what I
know,
mean?
E, Eric,
DJ Brad.
You know what I'm saying? DJ Youngin. You know what I'm saying? DJ West.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people
Yeah.
that's coming in for what I'm doing.
Okay.
Like like I said,
promotion.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Natural born hustler. Hey.
And
And then my brand is Diamondback.
Black Ink Radio.
Yeah. Off top.
I got the exclusive, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I got the exclusive.
Y'all go check me out on IG_OG_Nard_. You know what I'm saying? I got my own brand, Diamondback Buddha Gang. You know what I'm saying? It's a gorilla.
Crazy.
Hey, look.
Crazy.
Man, look. We coming back. Just put it like that. Real music is back in effect. Like they top shot at them back in effect, you know.
Right. I like that though, man. That's a dope
I liked
song.
it too. Yeah, it's dope.
Appreciate it.
Nashville, if y'all listening, I just told y'all.
Nashville calling up.
Right.
We need a Kid Rock. We need a you know what I'm saying. We need
Golf Brooks. We need a John Stapleton.
Boys, you know what I'm saying. Blake
Colt
Shelton.
Ford. Yeah, Blake Shelton. Yeah, boy, we need
Hey,
that.
bro, I know.
Blake
Hey, look,
Shelton.
or Kane Brown. Oh man, that'll be stupid. What, Kane Brown?
Don't be dumb.
That'll be stupid.
That's a good, yeah.
Miley Cyrus, Billy Ray. Billy Ray
Cyrus.
Billy Ray. We know you mess with us, bro.
Man, hey, Dale.
We know you mess
Hey, Dale. I know you out there, hey,
You
Dale.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's the thing, man. He got a nice.
I like it. Yeah.
No, I'm finna get ready to drop my project soon. We looking to drop my project sometime in like October 18 is what I'm pushing for. OG Nard, the Universal
Hey, that's
Gorilla.
my mama's birthday.
That's what's up.
That's a sentimental date for my wife. That's the day her brother. That's her brother's birthday, but he died. You know what I'm saying? Jababi. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'm doing it on. I'm releasing it on his birthday because I couldn't do it next month. That's my grandma's birthday. So I'm gonna do it for the second thing that keeps my heart ticking, and that was Lil Bruh. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
So,
Okay.
like I said, y'all lay around for it. The project coming. OG Nard, the Universal Gorilla. I'm finna destroy every genre, and it's gonna open the door for the real artists. Y'all stay blessed, man.
All right,
For real,
now.
yeah.
Y'all heard it right here on Black Ink Radio.
Yes, man.
We got an exclusive.
Yeah, that should be dope. I like that.
Y'all the first one. Be honest with you. Y'all the first ones to play this. Cause ain't nobody else, man. All right.
Yeah, if I was like, I wouldn't have let nobody play it. I'm just being honest. Cause certain songs you want to keep. You want to just hit them in the mouth like they did with Drake. I think whichever one of you particular labels out there see this cat, you can understand. Like just talk to him. Like the artistry is fucking phenomenal, man. Like somebody, I get this dude about another 30 days, bro. With the tracks out, bro.
It's over.
He said,
Right. Thought he was doing Lamaze for a second. Trying to get his breath together.
Listen,
I feel you though, man. You believe in it, and I see why. And I love that. That song is dope.
yeah, I like
yeah,
it.
yeah, he got one though. He got one though. Rich Mo, we recorded the other night. You and I, we can relate. I'm talking about every man on this planet on the face of this
They
earth.
gonna love that joint.
Nah, they got that F and F.
He got us an anthem.
Yeah.
Bro.
I got us and nothing. And then it's the thing.
It's real.
It's real. It's not a situation because I never bash a woman.
Right.
Because I got a mom and I got a daughter. I don't play that game.
That part.
You know what I'm saying?
It's real.
If I use the word bitch, it's out of anger and then it's not out of intent. You see what I'm saying? It's just me pissed off. Forgive me if I use that term. You know what I'm saying? I'll come back to you and apologize. I'm a man that understands that a woman, ain't nobody get on this earth
Without him.
without coming through the canal of a woman's leg. So, you know,
Right.
I respect that gift. And I respect that vessel. You know what I'm saying? I didn't grow up with my mama. My grandma raised me. And my dad is a street dude. So my dad, he couldn't give me the love when he needed to do it financially. So, you know, I resented my dad at first, but then I learned to grow and love my dad because I became a man myself.
That part.
Right.
And when I became a man myself, I understood a lot of answers to the questions that I was asking at an early age. And every man can relate to it. And the song is basically saying, this is for the man trying. They always saying it's deadbeat daddies, but what about the fathers that's trying?
That part.
And then you got the
women
mother
keeping them away
there.
because they built them.
There, you know,
I'm sorry.
if and that's what I'm saying. It's not all the women, you know, because man can be that way too. I'm not pointing aside, but I felt like this song was much needed for the brothers that are trying, man. Like We trade our love for time.
That part, bro.
You see what I'm saying? And in the midst of all that, bro, you and your child still doing time. Y'all both in prison. Because you can't go see him when you want to, and he can't come see daddy.
That's a fact.
That's true. That's true.
Hey, bro. Period. When he started doing the song, I was like, oh, we finna record this shit, right?
like now.
I told him, I can't say what I said because I don't want to get in no trouble. But I said, as soon as this one hit, I'm sending this one out. I'm talking about Fed Express, straight to their dope.
Straight.
Man,
I ain't gonna say it.
I ain't gonna say it.
Well, we have a few more minutes. We're winding down how long went off.
Sorry.
We'll have to have another, visit from OG Norton and have some different conversations.
Oh man, look, I'm all about sitting around absorbing everything. My thing is like this here. I'm a teacher, but I'm also a student. I never stop learning.
I always say great leaders are great learners.
That part.
You know what I'm
They'll
saying?
always be learning.
And
Exactly.
I like I always tell people, a lot of my peers be like, bro, you a leader. I say, no, I'm not. I'm still an Indian.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be the chief. The chief has too many responsibilities. And you know what I'm saying? And I'm still trying to find myself. You see what I'm saying? I'm still trying to figure out, why did God use me? Why me? Because, growing up in Miami, man, the average child don't live past 16 years old.
Wow.
We got to live that life. You see what I'm saying? We got to live that life. People come to Miami for sunny beaches, but when you come to Miami, don't go south of the 95. Stop right there at 95. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we ain't got much time left. It's not long going on. But so we're gonna probably have to be continued next week on the social media guru.
Yep.
But we did. Rich did touch on it a little bit in terms of my alarm is going off. Okay. In terms of just talking about, the influence that people have. And I'm actually going to be on a panel for a media mixer, and I sent you the flyer on Tuesday, and they're going to, what's going on the state of black media, in black media. So, and I think that, I don't know what questions they're going to ask me, but get ready.
Right.
But, I just think that, in terms of, like you said, in terms of people that are kind of putting themselves out here like they are an authority on certain things. And one of the things I like that you just said, like, it's not all men, it's not all women. And one of the things that just gets up my spine sometimes, and I even make sure I correct it myself, when they say women do this and women do that, all women are not the same. All women don't do the same things. All men are not the same. All men don't do the same things. And I agree with you in terms of, a lot of times they think women are not out here that don't advocate for men, and that's not true, because I do, because I believe that there are men out here that are trying to be good fathers, good husbands, and they're not, or just good fathers, period. And maybe they're not in the home, but they're still trying to take care of their child, and that woman is not allowing that because maybe he don't want her no more, or whatever the reason is to hurt him, but you're really hurting the child too.
Correct.
So I don't, just take side just because I'm a woman to say that that's right, because I don't believe that that's right. So we're definitely going to have a to be continued.
Again.
Hey, man, it was a pleasure, man. It was a pleasure.
But it really was a pleasure to have you. But yeah, we'll have to have you come back, and we'll have to, and I would like to even have my financial person come back again. Remember, I had Ebony here talking about, because this is coming to me a lot. Don even been talking to me, and a lot of times people don't know, because I'm in the business, because I've been in the insurance. I'm a broker. I have my own insurance business, and also dealing with financial, people that I'm surrounded by investors and people that teach financial wealth and, how to do that. And unfortunately, in our community, it's not. A lot of us haven't been taught, but we also have to be willing to listen now and learn and understand what wealth is.
Well, you know what I tell him, and I tell a lot of other people. I stopped trying to choose motherfuckers. Like, I let motherfuckers come to me now.
Oh, absolutely,
like,
absolutely.
Because what I realized in business I was doing, I was always, I believe in the Walmart effect. Low prices, high volume.
That's right.
Sometimes,
less is more.
sometimes though,
less is more.
That shit can bite you in the ass. Because if you're trying to reach to a certain crowd, and then you take your prices up to reach that crowd that you was serving at one time, don't want to pay that. So I said that to say, I tell him all the time, man, you have to sometimes be selfish with yourself because people will drain you.
Oh,
you know
absolutely.
What I'm saying? Like they stand around and they just soak up everything you could. I never forget, and then I'm gonna shut up. She taught me this lesson. I was going through it, and she was trying to bring me back, and I just wouldn't come back, and she was like, "Well, fuck it, I'm out." Like, I'm not finna let you drain my energy. Like, I'm trying. Like,
I know that's right.
and I stood. I was like.
One thing before we go.
He said, "You want to go down the rabbit hole? You go by yourself."
This one thing that I would like to see. I would like to start seeing our educational system start teaching financial literacy in urban areas.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Let us give our kids those curriculums, man.
But again, like you said, you know, folks have to want that, because if not, and believe me, I've been in the business since 2009, you know, actually 2006 when I first started. And even that's a challenge. You know, my mission was to educate, you know what I'm saying? And it still is. You know, I enjoy teaching and educating about health and wealth, you know. And even today, the meeting I had, that we were talking about owners of a company that want to bring this education and let these employees know that this is what we have available to you. They have to want to listen. They have to want to engage. I have counselors that come out, that work for me, that come out and do this. I come out and do it. I love making sure I educate people because we need that. But they have to want to do it.
Try this. Take away a person's problem, you have his full asset of his mind. Let a person have a problem, you only get to get 2% of that person's brain. Because no matter what you try to teach that person, there's always the back linger. I'm worried about, well, they trying to teach you how to make money over here. Man, I ain't got time for that. I got bills to pay. That is the normal conversation that's going to come out. When you remove a fish outside of his element, you can teach that fish to swim in the ocean, not a boat. Because you took him away from what was already distracting him.
But what do I have to risk to take him away?
Right.
Nothing. All you have to see, the thing is, we live in a show and tell world now, right? Take him out of his element, show him what he can do, and let him, whatever you're doing, show that person that same thing, but let that person reap the benefits. Once you do that too,
I've done that too.
well, hey, it didn't work then. Hey,
that's why I said.
Because it has to be, even in me trying to bring over the years, trying to train people to make great money in the industry that I've seen and learn. They still are not disciplined enough, or they just want that immediate reward. And that is not going to happen. It is not an immediate reward. We have to stop thinking everything just come fast. And you have to make sacrifices. I ain't always drive the car that I drive. I ain't always live where I live. You know what I'm saying? I got out here and hit the pavement and did what I needed to do and knocked on doors and called people and talked to them to do, and came out of my element from New Jersey to a place that I ain't know hardly anybody. So it's not always going to be comfortable. So you have to be willing to work for it.
Like dudes say on Instagram, you ever seen a tree grow?
Right. You ain't never seen it.
So keep going.
Exactly.
That part.
But I definitely had to bring Ebony back in, and I think, you know, and what I do I do have people now coming to me talking about, you know, financial literacy, and you know, I'm happy that you guys are having this conversation.
Oh yeah.
You know, I loved it. I mean, my ears just perk up. I'm like, this is great.
Well,
you know,
he'll tell you, I'm the one. I am one of the guys that'll walk away from any fucking thing. Like if it now, the mindset I'm in, I don't care about the money. I don't care about none of that shit. Like if it disturbs that much of my peace, it's over.
Oh yeah.
Like bro.
Oh yeah.
Like with the child situation.
Peace.
Like I'm to the point where now I'm walking away from something that I genuinely love. Like came from me.
But you need peace.
I got to have my peace.
Yes. Right. Yes.
I'm telling you that day on the beach, bro. When I love the water. I went in and stuck my feet in real quick. Came back out. I slept. Like,
and I have to say, I'm very happy to hear that. Great job with you, because I know like the mindset and the talent that you have, and some of the things that you was dealing with. I was like, when is he? You know, because when I could sit and have that conversation with you and know like his thoughts in terms of business and what he want to accomplish, I'm like, he got to stop dealing with people that are just full of drama, not serious about what they're doing, you know, because peace of mind, first of all, you without it, you cannot create. Let me tell you that. You cannot, I can't run my business, I can't do this podcast, I can't do anything that I do unless I have peace of mind. I have to be out. I'm like you, I hold on to that peace like a priceless jewel. I will not allow anybody to disturb my peace. If you're going to disturb my peace, I got to go. I gotta go. I laughed at somebody one time that tried to do that. I was like, you think, wait, you thought me going, oh no, let me get in my car and go. I was like, this ain't gonna happen.
I ain't gonna tolerate it from nothing and nobody, none of that.
Yeah, so, peace of mind is priceless. You gotta have it.
Priceless.
You definitely have to have
everything you do, find that peace of mind.
Absolutely.
And it will guide you to whatever you need to be, like straight up. So.
Jay-Z said it best. Don't let nobody push their fears on you, man.
Oh, Jay-Z. Oh, let me quote a Jay-Z.
Oh, here you go.
How about I'm going to let you get it in your final thoughts? Okay. How about that? You know what I'm saying?
My final thoughts is, quoted by Jay-Z, less is more, my nigga, that's plenty.
All right. Now tell people where they can find you at. How about that?
Well, you can find me all over the daggone place. I halfway be on my Instagram. You can really find me on Facebook Marketplace because that's where I'm at 99% of the time buying something. But _NBH Entertainment is me.
_OG.
Hold on. You back up, buddy. Co-host. First of all, final thoughts.
Yeah. My final thoughts for everything is love your brothers and sisters while you can. Because we dropping quicker than our elders.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? That's my final thought to all the youth and to the older people. I don't care how bad these kids is, love them. I don't care how you think these old people grumpy, love them. Because when everybody leave each other and you all alone, it gets lonely when you ain't got nobody.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Y'all follow me again, like I said. _OG, _Nod, _ Y'all know what time it is. I'm going to tell you. Now, hey, when they go out the room, don't send me no friend request. I'm gonna say, don't be down.
Now, what is the song that we heard? Is that going to be released, or are you guys?
Yes, that's my single. That's the one we're finna get ready to push. It's called "Change Man" by OG Nod, produced by DJ West.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's one that I'm gonna push. That's a song. That's for everybody.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's the We Are the World again.
Yeah. Again.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, again. So that's gonna be my single.
I like it.
But it's gonna be a part of the Universal Gorilla, my album. But that's the single that we're going with. And like I said, y'all stay around for it, man. I got y'all. Real music back in effect.
That's dope. All right, Rich Mo. Final thoughts from you.
I mean, I said it, man. Just it is what it is, bro. Like, motherfuckers need to learn to do them and mind their business.
Play your position.
That's it. Play your part. Like, play your position. Yeah. Mind your business. Mind the business that pays you.
Right.
That's it. Like, everything else is irrelevant, man.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I mean? And I think that, we definitely got to worry about the future. And we should definitely try to instill things in our youth that no one else is, instead of asking why they're not doing it. Yeah. It ain't up to them, it's up to us.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah. So if you want to ask why anybody ain't doing it, ask why you ain't doing it. Mm-hmm. So, we just gotta take things into our own hands. And I really wish my people, I say that with love, would stop blaming the other people.
I wish that too. Oh my gosh. I just get so tired of hearing that.
They teach their kids.
Yes, they do.
They take care of theirs.
Yes.
So there's nothing wrong with teaching our kids and taking care of ours.
And how long can we keep blaming the others for what we already know? If we know that this is the right way, then do it. Right. You can't keep blaming them for not doing it.
Yeah. Can I ask y'all a question real quick? How many millionaires can be made in a day with $1?
Oh, man. Well, don't let me start.
How many millionaires can be made in one day?
Starting with $1.
With $1.
million.
Take that dollar and then make the millionaires off that $1.
So what I'm saying is, if we all invest in one person every day with $1,
We'd be done. It'd be over.
it's over with.
But you know it's funny that you say that because something
That's
crossed
called,
my mind the
that's
other
called a
day.
susu, but go ahead.
Right, but something crossed my mind the other day. I like how like we all support each other.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and my thing is like I look at how if we like how me and you working on this contest and stuff. If we come together, you know, all this talent that we do, you know, and utilize exactly because we kind of do it anyway. But think of how coming up with a way that we are supporting each other. If you look at some of the artists that have come up together, rubbing elbows together, I was listening to. I'm trying to remember who it was, but they were talking about how they would call each other and they put each other on shows and stuff. You know, like if we constantly did that. Can you imagine how that would grow all of us? And not trying to be, I'm selfish over here, I'm selfish over there. Well, I'm doing my show and I'm doing this. Every time, go ahead.
We help each other, like you said, but it's not intentionally. Yeah. If it was done with intentional,
because they was like, yo, I was calling my boy and like they friends and they was like, oh man, you ain't gotta pay me to do that. I'm gonna come do this for you. You know what I'm saying?
We crossing paths because we crossing paths. We're not making each other cross paths.
Intentional, right?
We're not doing it on purpose.
I'm gonna say the last part. Y'all can have it.
Okay.
It ain't nothing but the Willie Lynch effect. If you know who Willie Lynch is, then you know why. That's the answer to y'all question just now. You want to know why we don't do this and do that and do this?
I'm not saying why we don't do it. I'm saying we should be doing it.
Yeah. Which I'm gonna give these three artists
that we should be doing it intentionally. We should be. When I heard that song, you know, the first thing that ran through my mind was, what stage could I get him on? That's the first thing that ran through my mind because I loved it and I loved the message of the song and I was like, oh my mind just went right there. What
and if
stage?
she did it, if she thought it,
he know because I have done it for people. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm like, oh, you should be on. I'm gonna try to get you on this. I know this person because that's what we should be doing for one another.
But see, Young Thug and Gunna and Lil Baby and Lil Yachty, them like a lot of these young generation. They might not display it, but these boys is taking care of each other.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
That's what we
they taking care of each other.
Yep.
We see this way back in Dade County. You know what I'm saying? We be like, boy, them boys in Atlanta. Boy.
Yeah, that's what everybody say. However, being a native from here, I can tell y'all, a lot of the figment shit that y'all believe ain't real. So everybody want to move here, but a lot of that shit y'all think is this is the fake Hollywood. You come down this motherfucker, and I mean, I'm just being honest. It's a lot of trickery going on, and won't nobody see it. You know what I'm saying? However, you got people with good music that's just being chefed and won't nobody help them. Everything is a pay.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to pay $10,000.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. It's a business all day long. But sometimes you have to take that extra.
But it ain't always that they need the money. That's not always.
Yeah.
Sometimes, but not always.
Well, I haven't ran across anybody but really you. Yeah. That just constantly invite me out to something.
Yeah. I always,
and vice versa.
Yeah.
But every promoter, hey man, I got a dope record, bro. I think you should check it out. Oh shit, 5,000. What? Nigga, I can take it straight to the program director for 5,000. The fuck, like I'm gonna give you 5,000. No, I'm gonna take it straight to this program director. Hey, bro, this is my budget.
Or you can take that 5,000 and promote it yourself.
That part.
I'm just saying.
Like the old heads used to say, the game is to be sold, not to be told, right?
That part.
I beg to differ. I'm not gonna sell you nothing that you don't know nothing about. If I'm gonna sell you corn, if I'm gonna sell you fertilizer and you ain't a farmer, you just bought a product you don't know nothing about. But if I give it to you and you take that and you go out there and find out what it do, when you come back to me, now I'm gonna charge you for this game. But I gave you the sample for you to find out what that can do. See, the problem is like he said, it's always cash over hand. Yeah. It's not. If you see a kid on the street sounding like an Anthony Hamilton, but he doesn't look the part,
you better grab him.
Don't worry about he can't pay for his future.
Right.
You got to think about it. When we was in the store, we couldn't pay for our candy, but them older cats paid for it. We don't extend that love
The
no
problem
more.
is they're not building artists no more. They want you already
They
built.
want you already to be
So
built.
the thing is, when you sound like Anthony Hamilton, but you don't look like it, and you can't pay for your shit, I don't want to deal with you. That's how they are.
That's how they
crazy.
are.
I ain't trying, because, I mean, and it goes both ways.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas will put a lot of money into that young man, and that young man will blow up and go off on him.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So the whole thing is contracts,
Good
cover
business.
yourself,
Good business.
Right.
you know, but still know a good business move when you see one.
Correct.
Hey, Rich Mo, ask him. When you walk in the studio and we doing music, I fuck
Split
the session
sheets.
up. I'm bringing split sheets. Look, this is what we doing. Who wrote
He
this?
sure is.
I ain't fucking around with you, kid. I done had that happen to me.
This
you
game,
smart.
this game is
definitely
90%
doing that.
business and 10% music.
That
But if
boy.
you don't know that, get out of it.
Right.
You messing with me, you gonna know it, because I'm gonna tell you, when I record you, you got 72 hours to come get your shit off my computer.
Oh, it's gone.
It's gone.
Or it's mine.
No, he don't even want it.
I don't want it. I don't want to be attached to it. None of that. If I ain't produce it and it's mine, I don't want it.
Yeah,
want
that's
them
your.
problems.
People don't understand. That's your masters.
Yeah.
You better come get it.
Better come get it. I don't
Nigga
no
want to get on the
problem.
song with you. You can't do nothing for him. You ain't even got the masters.
Or they want to take your music.
I used to tell you that the girls I know they used to record. I used to be like, listen, get the session. Oh, but he said he gonna no, get the session. I said, because while he got it and you don't, he own the song.
He on
Yeah.
That's his song. That ain't your song.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
Until you get a copy of that shit,
I told my
or
guy.
get it off his computer, that ain't yours.
I told my guy, hey, listen, come get the shit off my computer, cause I don't.
Nothing to do with
Man, when I
that.
had a studio, niggas would call me a year later, yo, bro. You think you could take the verse? So I can't do shit, nigga. What the fuck you mean? Can you take the verse? You ain't still got it? Why you ain't got it? Because I record 1 million niggas a day. You think I'm gonna keep your funky ass song on my computer for life?
That part, bro.
Come on, man. Get the fuck off my line, nigga.
My shit is on
We
recycling.
definitely gonna have to bring this back again.
man. I
know
love the
Rich-
energy
We
here,
got
man.
another show coming up after me, but I do thank you guys for coming in. Zoe coming in for guest co-hosting. You know you welcome anytime.
All you gotta
And
do is let me
I
know.
got a new friend now, OG Nard.
Hey, pleasure to meet you, Queen. Pleasure to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you too.
This-
So definitely keep me posted on what's going on.
gonna put you in the game.
Yeah, I definitely want
Hey
to
man,
know
if
what's
we
going
gonna have a
on.
listening party next month, I mean y'all invited if y'all want to come out.
Look,
man.
me and
Say
Rich
less.
been getting these invitations, and I hope
Say
that
less.
you know you guys be the first to make good on it.
Right. The niggas are right all the time. Say that.
No, we don't hear from him. But I will say Celeste did invite me to a red carpet thing. Did she reach out to you?
No, who's
Oh,
Celeste?
you remember the girl that was in with the film? See, he done forgot all about it already. I got
You heard what he
I meet a
said.
lot of people. I meet a lot of
You
people.
heard what he said.
If you don't do something exceptional, I don't know.
Look, I had to tell him the second time he seen me. I was like, "What up, Rich?" He like, "What up, though?" I'm like, "This is over, man. Dyhnastg
Hey Rich, you from New Jersey? I mean, you up
York,
from
From New York.
right.
Yeah, that. What up though? Hey, I know that. What up though?
They hit me with that one. I was like, "Bro, I'm the dude that gave you the date name, bro. That's me."
Nah, we gonna definitely listen.
yeah.
I fuck with him already. You know, I definitely fuck with her. You cool. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna. It's gonna. You know. One thing about me is, like you said, I might not remember, but if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And we gonna definitely do some things,
Alright.
especially if you consistent.
Yeah. He ain't gonna get me out of the studio. He talking
Well, I thank all y'all for those that tapped in, and don't forget to download that Black Ink Radio app. And I will see y'all next week on the Dyhnastg DM Extended Podcast on Black Ink Radio. Out.
You're now tuned in to Black Ink Radio.